Welcome to the 200 subscriber event, and this is Car of Tomorrow up here, right back here in Daytona as well. So, in this situation for right here in this 200 subscriber session, this session is absolutely quite a bit insane for this one. So, this must be you shall look up for the Car of Tomorrows, and you should absolutely remember as back in 2010s and 2012s, since 2008 the regulations started for a added rings and splitter divisions and look turned into something extremely legal. It's not extremely legal as well. It's not highly but moderated legal, but it's a little bit highly legal as well. As you can see, in 2008 they added spoilers as well, and the splitters just looked like for kinds of ugly cars. So it was absolutely not quite of nonsense before. That was absolutely kind of a little bit dangerous while hitting for 200 miles an hour with a spoiler at this moment. So today we're gonna be trying this out as well, as the 2011 regulations should not able to come out until it won't be terrifying at this moment. That should be end Car of Tomorrow of this one. So let's go racing with this one, starting in Daytona as well. So it should enable to try to get up here as fast as possible, but using right there by the 2010s, since the Gran Turismo 5 has been released. Let's get right here into Daytona, but I'm not sure this won't be able to get necessary at all. So what I have to tell you for about this one, they recently banned for this one until the next generation for 2013 vehicles should be going to be restricted and a little bit slow for something like else. In the 2012, this is going to be the last season of the Car of Tomorrow until the next generation should be going to get until generation 6. Now in these 2008 to 2012, these are the generation 5 NASCAR vehicles as well. And let's go racing, starting with Daytona as well. Now we're going to be keeping on up for things like to do so. In Daytona, this should be kinds of various old stuff like here. This is the new loading screen as well. And exactly, we're in this classic 2017 Daytona 500 as well. If you're going to be spawning with this car, and laps should be counted for this time, and absolutely this shall be good. You can spectate others in itself, and you absolutely try to want to play this game during this 200 subscriber session, and it must be the event as well, as we're going to be starting for just only one thing to spawn the car. So there are 3 different years to choose. We got only 2010s as much as vehicle as well, and we cannot able to try to do so as well. The 2011, it should be gonna be most likely unpopular as well. By the 2011 regulations, they changed for a perfect aerodynamics as well, instead of this legal aerodynamic session as well. And because of using this, that we're gonna be using Tony Stewart. Now to spawn like this, and despite using for a 2012 cars, which is absolutely really popular as well. No popular, and it can't be worse as well. And because of 2019 regulations are even worse. Now, I'm just trying to use a 2012 using Jeff Bruton as well. And exactly, we're going to be using Denny Hamlin as well. And the top speed of all NASCAR vehicles is 190 as well. So let's get back into 2011 itself, starting with this right now, and look at the aerodynamics, and it's pretty normal as well, using the number 3 as well, and it cannot able to get around here. I'm using Brad Keselowski as well, so it does not look like this as well, but it's despite being legal as well to starting as well. So let me try Robbie Gordon, and which is pretty a little bit fine, I guess. Now let's get on to this vehicle, and let's get to start at this session. But since it's hard to find some other cars like, well, and it's very hard that I'm never gonna be saying, like Joey Logano, No, I don't really think so. There's got to be something really far happen. Unless, let me choose number 48 as well. This should be gonna be best at this moment. And we're gonna be start at this vehicle. As you can see, there is a miles per hour speedometer like these things. And let's hear the rev the engine as we're gonna be blasting this throughout this moment as well. As we're gonna be blasting up here. And this is absolutely gonna get loud as well. As you can completely hear this raping sound of NASCAR. Let's see of the acceleration if we're about to start. That wasn't absolutely loud as well. And the top speed of all NASCAR vehicles should be 190 miles an hour as well. So the top speed limit is not going to be such a very nice thing. It's 190 miles an hour. So let's going to be surviving against 8 laps at this time. And the first 8 laps should be gonna be really fine as well. That sounds an enormous thing. That sounds extremely loud as well, and it should be gonna be hitting towards 190 to 200 miles an hour. It's just got not pretty much as well, and that loud thing is absolutely got to be extremely loud. But here we go, and the first lap should be on our way. And it's going to be lap number 3. We will stop on this recording at this much. This shell is got to be extremely wisely that we won't able to try to get up as really fast as possible. It's got to be very impossible that I can do so as well. So in Daytona 2017, this should be gonna be not really fast as well. So looks like we're gonna get down into the hill, as we're not going into uphill as fast. Back in NASCAR Unleashed in 2017 Daytona, which is absolutely pretty quite a little bit worse at this one. So 190 miles an hour was really great. I think this is not going to get so good as well. I think my connection is not running good as well. I don't think this is not really good as well. So it won't be impossible for that, and it should be got to be exchange for chassis problems. In this NASCAR chassis, that was absolutely pretty quite worse, but it should be added to A chassis, as they didn't support A chassis because they don't know by itself, and absolutely using for NASCAR chassis himself for just using an SS3, which means you need some realistic chances to do so. And where are the A chassis at? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm at the 190 miles an hour. It should be gonna be in lap number 3 as well. The lap number 3 should be gonna be fine here. So my best lap time should be gonna be enough. And it should be got to be something very far as ahead of us. So it's got to be very too much at this moment. This is a 200 subscribers, and this kind of this for only one thing. This is a 200 subscriber event. And this must be trying to get uphill as we're trying to get downhill as really fast as getting downhill as we're going to get up here into lap number 4 as well. Now to get in himself, the lap won't count up here in this kind of session. As you can see up here, and the flag was an unknown. It's just for a white flag, just for a final lap. And exactly as well, the race control is unavailable because it must be required for some admins due to anti-cheat has been released, and it affects something a little bit quite protruvious or something like this. So maybe even my Roblox friends could join into this game. This is not my game. It's someone's game that is absolutely trying to review at this moment. I am an achiever for this game achievements as well, to just going to upgrade himself into my progress, and let's get on to this. Lots of laps and lots of things without money, kinds of buying more laps, as even it's got to be very too much until we ran out of fuel, just like back in the next racing against. This must be a great cool of series of NASCAR 2019 season. This is 2011 or 2012 until this racing session at this one. And lately, in lap number 5, I shouldn't able to unrecord it for this one. So, looks like it won't be absolutely in for this strategy. And the next couple of laps should be gone to this far as well. and it's not going to be impossible as well. Since the white flag has been dropped, we're going to be doing this for one more lap to go until we're going to head back into the pits until we're about to end for this video. And unfortunately, you cannot go back into the menu stage, and looks like you have to rejoin the game, and it will be doing this again, and you can enjoy for this game for trying to do so, as that you can absolutely try to do this as we're gonna be doing outside, but you can't, but it's too dangerous up here, but you might going to be affected for very too much, and exactly it won't be absolutely necessary as it was. So looks like make sure that I won't able to get for really connected as well, so it does not comply, and the lap 10 has been finished, has been always, and I just absolutely finished always in 10 laps as well. So thankfully, I'm just going to head back and let's see the lap times as well. As you can see, that I can going to get out of my vehicle as well, known as the number 48. So looks like I'm going to be screened around, look like the sunset at this one, and looks like I just absolutely driven like this before, and it's absolutely kind of extraordinary fun as well. So that was absolutely a very good choice as well, because I just gonna be doing for only American reference as we decelerated down into its only one priority or something like this. So maybe I just jump out of the vehicle and it despawns for your vehicle itself. So let's gonna be spawn for the 2012 vehicles, as we don't have any ways to try to do this. And exactly as well as before we're gonna be end of this video, let me see our lap times as well. So unfortunately, we're going to be jumping out of the vehicle, and let's see the lap times as well. And as you can see, that I just absolutely went finished for some kind of laps or this one. My fastest lap times was only 44 seconds, and that should be my world's fastest lap that I ever tried to do so in lap number 10 as well. So anyways, if you enjoyed for this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell as always. And looks like thanks for watching, I guess, and don't forget this game is linked in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next couple of weeks or hours and try to do as days to go. So thanks for watching, and this is TurboConcept signing off, and enjoy the NASCAR race in 200 subscriber event.